Hey, what's up, guys? WhirlXbow back here, and today we're gonna be playing some Menagerie Warrior. I was requested this deck by a viewer. He had a couple cards he wanted in there. I think I got all of them. I'm just checking to make sure. With Rokara. I missed the first one. Sometimes my brain doesn't work, but so this is the comment. I should probably crop out the name. I don't want to be that guy that just doxes people. But yeah, we wanted to see Rokara, which I missed. Power Slide, which I missed. Whoops. The One-Amalgam Band, I didn't miss that one. And Ringmaster Voone, which I also did not miss. So what's Power Slide? Power. Oh no, I have Power Slide. Am I blind? Oh yeah, I'm blind. And then Rokara. What do I want to cut for Rokara? Guess I'm cutting this. Rather buff things on the board anyways. Sadly this card just got nerfed. Did I dust my Golem one? Get full dust for it. No, I'll keep it. I have a hard time dusting things. And the last thing I have to do, well, I need to go craft one of these. That's really loud. Oh, there we go. Alrighty. So that was loud in my ears, but that was just me closing the screenshot window. But yeah, so this is the list I decided to go with for Menagerie Warrior. So without further ado, how about we queue up the first game and let's see how it goes. Alright guys? Yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys all in the first game.
Garrosh versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
Now you're sailing
Alright.
on my seas.
Mech Pirate Dragon, this is none of those. At least that's a mech. I'm not sure what the play is here. I'm assuming we keep the Baton. Baton feels pretty good. Hey, there's a mech and a pirate. So if we draw either of the other ones, either of the other tribes, that is not a tribe. What did I cut for this? Oh, okay, it's not a tribe either. I can play this here, I guess. I might not get full value out of Baton, but in order for me to get full value, I would have had to hit, like, a dragon or the mistake. So I think just like this is fine. I like the fact that Warrior, weirdly enough, got the Menagerie tag. I don't know why I find that so interesting, but I do. I feel like it's an interesting class to give it to. It was like, for the longest time, Warriors didn't really have any tribes, from what I'm remembering. Like, they had a couple mechs. I guess, no, they had a couple mechs, they had a couple pirates. Then they printed, Ringmaster. Okay, I guess no. Maybe I'm being dumb. But I feel like at the start, there was not that many. I can play this here. I think I want to play this. But I can't. No, I guess I could just do this. Do this.
Armament upgrade complete.
Do that. This just draws me a card, so it kind of replaces itself. Oh, I thought this drew me a card. What the hell? I thought that worked the other way. Whoops. Is it silence? What the fuck? Of all matches I was expecting to hit, Silence Priest was not one of them. This is not the card I thought it was. Oh, my brain hurts now. I don't know what to do. Okay. Yeah, I should have attacked first. I should have attacked after playing this. I would have lost out on a buff, but I would have drawn a card, which was better. Fuck me dead. My brain is not working right now. I've been up since really early this morning, okay? That's my excuse. I had to drive one of my friends to the airport at like... I think I left my house at 9. Which I know doesn't sound early. But you're talking to someone that typically goes to bed at like 5 in the morning. So 9 is early. Could have played this to kill that, but I was still dead, right? Yeah. Oh well. We're just dead on board. Even though I killed this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 14. Yeah, we're still dead, sadly. We're at 11, only go up to 13 with hero power. I misplayed this game a lot. That's on me. I deserve that loss for playing badly. Alright, let's just queue up the next one.
Versus Lunara.
Alright. Next is Druid. So I guess this is questline Druid. Want to keep party animal, I'm assuming. I can keep this, do this instead. I'll draw this. That's fine. I feel like drawing that is fine. Oh, this buff in this is actually kind of huge. I can start by coining this out, or I can start by coining... I think I coin this out first. It's by far the best play. Yeah. Didn't Corsair's Cache used to give +2/+1? Or am I tripping? This card got nerfed at some point, right? I know at one point this card was super, super broken. Anyways, before we get too much more into it, I hope everyone has a beverage. I currently have me some lemonade with an ice cube in it, because ice cubes. So yeah. It's real cold though. Okay, so... Oh, my opponent is a gamer, clearly.
Time goes short.
Why did you play that? I was say, why did you just... Huh? Pirate. Okay. Actually, I can do this plus this, all in this order. Back to buff this. Okay. Straight to the dome, huh? So I'm doing this because this way the next Baton I play costs 1 more. So I probably will never get value out of this, but I had nothing else to use the 1 mana on, so I might as well save it for later, is the mentality here. I'll probably attack, play this next turn, just to start having a top minion. Because right now he's like in a hero power. Alright, that's good for me. Because he went over by 1. He could have hero powered, then played the pounce. If he hero powers now, like, that was a huge misplay. Losing 1 attack on this, like, towards completion, that's kind of bad. Yeah, he wasn't planning on doing that. I don't know how I feel about that.
You cannot crack my carapace.
Okay, that's annoying. I hit it with everything. Don't think I died to 1 card. This is like perfect buffs. I'm gonna just go for a Slaver play, I think. I want to say this is the best play I have. I could have played this as well, but I think I'd rather develop this now. Zilliax is the actual card I need. Throw Zilliax on here, I just win the game. For this next turn, because I will just die if not. Okay, and killing that is really good. I want to draw the card again. Still have perfect tribe, so it's all good. Gotta get a little bit of armor. I don't want to die to just quest reward is the big thing.
Nobody messes with my
It's really good for him. Yeah, really, really good for him. Go hero power first. Hero power this. He's played both Moon Touched Amulets. He's played one Feral Rage. He has very little damage left in that deck from what I'm remembering. If I'm remembering the questline list properly, he's played Quest Reward. Of course you had Floop in hand as well. I can't believe he also had the Floop in hand. His draw has been mental. To be fair, his turn 2 play was the best turn 2 play in that deck. So, yeah. Now you draw One-Amalgam Band. That ain't it, but that's really fucking good still.
unity, precision.
Yeah, that was a really, really nuts draw. Because he can attack with his hero to advance his quest, and then he could attack me next turn for 4. But I think we've stabilized. 15 health. He has 7 damage next turn. I can kill his guy. Buff the things in my hand. Do I actually have to tank? I can't realistically tank. Okay, oh my god, that draw is nuts. Alright. Now I used to use 2 claws plus this to kill this. I take 4, I'm at 13. I develop this to kill this next turn. And then I can do... Holy shit. This game is fucking hard. Scrap Golem would be another really, really good draw to see. Goes like the One-Amalgam Band and shit. Oh, this is kind of free. So if I buff this, this costs 3, right? Do I want to... Is 2 health more important or developing another minion? This is 6. Then I can't hero power. I think just developing this. Fine. Let's do this. I think this is safe. This is the safe play, and I like going for the safe play here. It is a little bit annoying that I now only have 1 minion to buff in my hand with this, but he has 1 more Crypt Keeper, 1 Umbra Owl, 1 Spread the Word, 1 Feral Rage, potentially 1 Secure the Deck, 1 Rake, some amount of Claws, and some amount of those. If he has both of those, one of them is active, one of them is not. Besieger them on opposite turns. Take 6, 7. I go down to 8. And I need to hit One-Amalgam Band so badly. We lost Taunt in my deck potentially. This card would also be nuts to hit.
For the Menagerie! We gotta leave our room in this bitch! Yeah! Let's go!
Alright. I need to kill him over 2 turns. Just worried about how much damage he has. Was Feral Raid Dissolent hero power? Like, puts me to 1, right? I'm a little bit worried for that. He develops a minion, I can gain more armor, which is very, very good for me. But Roaring Applause would probably be the best draw on my deck. That is not a Roaring Applause. I have to show this one. The armor here is so important. Like, actually so important.
Let's go! I love this energy.
Do I just play this? Next turn, how much damage do I have? I have... He kills this, I'm assuming. If this is not damage, it might be a Dissolute. He's killing this next turn. That removes 4 damage. So that'd be 3, 10, 11, 12, 13. If I play this, it's 14, 15. If not, if I don't play this, it's +4. It's actually lethal, so I want to play this here. Yeah, like 10 turn. I could also develop just like a 10-8 or an 11-9 for free, just override this. But I think I would rather hold it. Holy shit, though. This comeback has been real. If I die here, I'm gonna be so sad. I worked so hard for this. Thank God. Min-maxing everything. I deserve that win. Thank God he wasted 5 damage on a Crabrider that was a 2-5. Thank God. To be fair, he was probably terrified of Rokara. Because if I would have hit Rokara with that Crabrider and I went turn... Right, so this was turn 3 and then I played Rokara the next turn, there was like no way he wins, right? Attacks him in the face the first time, now it's a 3-5 or 3-6, then it's a 3-7. He basically used like this to kill it, and it would have been so mental. So he had to answer that one. The card I wish I saw was this, because this would have also won me the game. Divine Shield, Taunt, Lifesteal, just insta win. Anyways though, we have time for more games, so let's keep the next one.
Rokara versus Valera.
Alright.
Your back.
I want to be a warrior.
Next game, Rogue. I'm assuming it's a terrible, non-fun thing against bullshit Rogue. This whole hand's actually okay. It's like really, really awkward curve because there's like no 2, there's no 4. But I believe in my skills at drawing decent Hearthstone cards that it's gonna work out. Ringmaster Voone. I promise this is not scripted. What I was gonna say is Ringmaster Voone is the best 4-drop for me to draw, and the best 2-drop would be a Baton here. Oh, of course. You're a skillful player, so you always have Kingsbane on 1 plus Deadly Poison to kill my 1/3, right? I fucking loathe this deck so fucking much. Why do I have to hit Kingsbane Rogue? I was having fun. I still don't see how people think that this deck is better to play against than Druid was. But those people are wrong. Straight up, wrong opinion. I don't even care about being mean with it. It's just straight up the wrong opinion. Kingsbane Rogue is the single most aggravating deck I've ever played against. I'll take anything that's not a pirate. Or not a mech, sorry. Also, I don't know who the fuck thought that card was fine. The Druid one is at least balanced. Weirdly enough, Druid cards being balanced is kind of awkward. Just slum this here.
We gotta need more room in this bitch.
I'm hoping to abuse the shit out of Zilliax in this game. That's what I really want to do. Play one of your 6 draw cards that for some reason Rogue has. Don't comprehend. Why does Rogue have so much draw for their weapons? Wait, it doesn't that hit pirates? Mech Dragon Pirates. I got cocked! It hit just the dragon and a pirate. Or in a mech. Got actually straight cooked.
Unity. Precision.
Straight up got cucked there. I guess I should have played the hook fist when I didn't really want to. Guess I should have. Man, fucking paralytic poison too. My plan was for next turn to buff the shit out of the Zilliax attack to ideally kill him by making him punch my Zilliax. But that doesn't fucking work because he doesn't take damage while attacking. Which means I also don't gain health. Which is toxic.
Yeah! Let's go!
Take 1,000,000 damage to the dome. Oh yeah, I also forget. What is the deck also has 0 mana, draw 2. I was debating they're going Zilliax instead of going Quillbore plus Dragon. But I think the play I went with is slightly better. First you have the Leech Life as well. Must be nice to draw 4 cards in one turn and hit 4 cards you play, you know? 6, 10, 11, 14, 15. Should have developed a mech. I just developed this here, I think.
Unity. Precision.
Just 4.
Perfection.
Uncle!
I love this energy.
That works. We are abusing Zilliax again. Feels good. I actually love abusing the card Zilliax. I love this card. This card is so cool. I love that I force him to use every single attack of that Kingsbane on hitting a Zilliax. It makes me a little bit happy. Again, he would be dead if it wasn't... You're running double leech... You gotta be actually fucking kidding me, mate. Oh, this is free. Free. You know what? I'm just gonna go. If he had, just go out all out for Blade Flurry. To be fair, I just died a Blade Flurry. I'm just dead to it, right? If he has Blade Flurry, I'm just dead. Do I just say fuck it? He doesn't have it. I think I take a midpoint, which is this. I should have played this first. If I would have played this first, this would have caused 0, and I could have hero powered. I missed 2 health. If he has the Blade Flurry, he has the Blade Flurry. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't have any fast damage in the deck, so if he has it, he has it. This deck is supposed to win over small beats, not my opponent drawing double leeching poison. To gain, what was that, 23 health?
Keep your enemies close, and your enemies closer.
I mean, it must be nice to like actually draw like every card you need at the exact fucking moment you need it. It must be fucking great. Cause I don't know what that's like.
Tune to perfection.
My hand is stuck.
I don't want this buffed at all. Right.
Frost wolves.
How many is the most amount of things I can play? Just that. Puts this down to 2. Playing the other one puts it down to 1.
Let's see.
I have so many potential plays here. It's so... hurts my brain.
Armament upgrade complete.
I think I have to go with this. No, I can't do this. Yeah, I'll just go with this then.
Time to rock!
Do this like this. I'm forcing this hit here and this hit here. Rokara's not bad. Can I even... I don't think I could beat another weapon is the problem. Forcing both of his 4/4s down to go into my 8/8. I have 6 damage, 7 damage on board. 6 from hand. Like dead next turn. This deck makes no sense. Kingsbane Rogue makes negative sense. What is my counterplay to this? Like, actually, what is this deck, man? It doesn't make any sense. My guess is he has the second one, the second Doomerang, so I actually just can't even win this game anymore.
Armament upgrade complete.
This.
Frost wolves.
This. I actually only have 1 type in my hand. I do this. This costs 2. Do this and this. Kill that. I think I'd rather play Rokara here.
I'm not too young to fight.
Rokara gives me a little bit more damage for next turn. I just have to go for it. If he has the second... Can I even beat the second Doomerang? I don't think so. Why does that put it back to your hand? That's what I don't get. I don't understand why that card puts it back to your hand. If he hits the second Tinkers, oh, he's like guaranteed to hit it, right? Yeah. I'm just dead. Very fun and balanced deck. So skillful. I've never seen someone be so skillful at this game, man. He played 1 card and he won the game off the back of it because he drew it in his opening hand. So good at the game, man. So good. Oh my god, he's so good at this game. He deserves this win. Deserved. 100% deserved. 1, 2, 6, 10. Do I even need to play this? Most amount of creatures I can develop for that mana, right? I'm doing this every time. The most amount is meant to develop for that mana. Okay. He has 1 more Blade Flurry, and he has like 9 ways to draw his weapon is the problem. There's the first one. If he has both ways to draw his weapon, I'm dead. He does that, he Blade Flurries. Oh, he's guaranteed it now. Okay, yeah, I'm just dead. He's not low enough to die to fatigue damage is the problem. But yeah. Blade Flurry kills my board. Plays a thing to draw it. You're so good at the game. You're so good. You deserve the win, man. You're definitely not just actually playing a real broken deck. Man, I fucking hate how Druid gets nerfed and then this bullshit is allowed to stay. Druid at least takes some amount of thought to play properly. And I know that there's a whole bunch of people like, what are you saying? Druid's so easy. Yeah, to play a game of any of the combo Druid decks when you don't have the curve of Guff into Twig combo. Trust me, all your brain dead fucking aggro plays will not actually work. I can't stand that deck. It's actually the most brain dead pile of garbage. I don't comprehend how that deck can still stay in the game. And people still think, oh yeah, no, that's fine. If Druid or Big Priest is ever considered a problem, and if you ever consider either of those decks problematic or broken, and you think Kingsbane is fine, you don't know how to think. I don't know. There's no other way for me to put it. There's no way to put it nicely. You're just straight up not thinking, because Druid needs more than weapons to win the game. Kingsbane is just a single card win con. So fucking dumb. So fucking dumb. Man, I want that deck destroyed. I actually want Kingsbane banned out of Wild. Also, I want Quest Warlock to go back to original Quest. I want those nerfs to be reverted. Sorry about that. Got interrupted. What was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying. Probably something about Kingsbane Rogue actually being brain dead, and that's the problem with Kingsbane is anybody could play it. You don't have to be good to play that deck at all. It requires such a minimal amount of thought to be like, I play weapon, I play buff card on weapon, I click on face, I win game. Like, there's no thought that has to go into playing that deck. Like, there's a reason I don't make videos on that deck. Like, yes, it's the best deck to get legend with. Yes, because the deck is brain dead and you finish every game on turn like 5. Right? So it's just like, I don't know. It's just too easy. It's too easy to be that good. The decks that I like, if a deck is that strong, I want it to be super thought-provoking. You have to think about every single play to make sure that you're playing in the right order, or else you'll lose a game. Something like the APM Druids that were abusing Twig, those decks are not easy to play, right? Things like Flamewaker Mage back in the day, when Sorcerer's Apprentice was 2 mana, that deck was not easy to play. Yes, there's a lot of people that were bad at it that might get a win, but the actual amount of skill that it takes to play cards that fast is so much higher than, I drew buff card, I play buff card, I sap taunt minion, I punch face. Next turn, I will play the Blade Flurry to kill off all his minions, and then I'll draw it again with one of my 6 cards to draw it, and I'll play it again, and I'll punch him in face. Like, there's no thought behind that, like, that play style. And it's like, why can that deck be strong, but we can't have Sorcerer's Apprentice at 2 mana? We can't have Twig of the World Tree being Twig of the World Tree. We can't have, you know, half the cards that got nerfs, we can't have Demon Seeds be Demon Seeds. You know? We can't have Skull of Gul'dan go back to its original ship, but Kingsbane can do that degenerate. Like, there is actually zero counterplay to that. People are going to say, oh, you could play Sticky Fingers. Yeah, Sticky Fingers is a one-of that is a dead draw that's going to lose you so many other games. So it's not worth putting in your deck. Something like Dirty Rat to counter the Druids, or Dirty Rat to counter the Mages, you know, you can actually play them in other matchups and have them be good, right? Against a Kingsbane, the Dirty Rat is still a fine card. One, you can pull a thing to draw things, or it can block a Kingsbane hit. It's still a good card in that matchup. It's still decent, you know? It's better than average. A 5-mana 4/4 is unplayable against aggro. If you draw it, you legitimately did not draw a card that turn, right? Even against control, a 5-mana 4/4 does nothing. So it's not even playable there. It's playable against one exact deck, and that is, like, so problematic. That's why I don't think combo decks are ever broken, because you just put 2 Dirty Rats in your deck, and all of a sudden those combo decks become bad. And they become so much harder to win when you lose a combo piece. You know? Pillager Rogue was the perfect example of that. Pillager Rogue, if you pull the Scab, the deck never wins, basically. If you pull the Shark, the deck never wins, basically. But that was deemed too broken. And then Kingsbane can do the same thing, kill you on turn 5, with even less counterplay, because your tech card costs 5 mana and not 2. Right? So it just doesn't make sense why that deck can stay a thing. Anyways, at this point, I'm just rambling because that deck tilts me more than anything in this game ever has, including losing my favorite decks. But yeah, fuck Kingsbane Rogue. Like, I really want, if you think that the Druid decks were a problem and you think Kingsbane is fine, I really want you to just listen to what I said and actually think about it. Like, because if you think about it, you'll realize how true each of those statements are. And then you'll be like, you'll realize that, yeah, actually, Kingsbane Rogue doesn't make sense at how good it is for how little it takes to play. And I don't want decks that are good to be expensive. I thought even Shaman being really, really good for the longest time was a really good thing. That deck played one or two legendaries, you know, played very few epics, a lot of class cards. I like that. That is good. That is good game design to have a cheap, good deck. Kingsbane is neither not, well, it's relatively cheap, but it's just like actually brain numbing to play, and it's way too good. It just doesn't make sense that something that requires that little thought is better than everything in the meta by so far. But hey, I know I'm the small minority on thinking that Kingsbane Rogue is actually super problematic, but please, if you think Kingsbane Rogue is balanced, listen to what I said and then like think about it for a solid like hour, and you're gonna realize that, yeah, you were wrong thinking that Kingsbane Rogue is balanced. Because it is stronger than Twig of the World Tree ever was. And that was it's stronger than Twig ever was, it's stronger than Pillager Rogue ever was. Like, and yet those decks all got hit for being quote unquote uninteractable with, or too broken, or unfair, or unfun to play against. Kingsbane Rogue is the same thing. But that's fine, I guess. Anyways, let's talk about what the video is actually about in Menagerie Warrior. This deck is so much fun. You get super thought-provoking plays. Requires a fair amount of like brain to actually pilot the deck properly. I think I did a terrible job, if I'm being honest today. There was that one game I won where I think I played the game very, very well. That Kingsbane Rogue player, there was just, it's Kingsbane. There's nothing you can do. Kingsbane, you'll probably win 25% of your matchups against it playing any deck. Basically, the only games you'll win are the games you draw your sticky fingers. All the other games, you're probably screwed. So, that's just in general the format. And I don't like, sticky fingers doesn't even work in this deck. Yes, it's a pirate, but again, if you hit Pirate Rogue and you have sticky fingers, that card is dead. If you hit, I'm trying to think what else is currently in the meta, Aggro Priest, if you hit any Demon Hunter deck, anything basically, card's dead and useless. So, yeah. But, no, this deck is a lot of fun. Would highly, highly recommend trying it out. But, yeah. Anyways, with all that being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, don't forget to like and subscribe as always. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys all on the next one, where hopefully we get a surprise announcement saying Kingsbane is like going down to like -1 durability or something. But I doubt that's ever gonna happen. Anyways, with all that being said, I'll see you guys all on the next one. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all there. Peace!